Hello everyone, in this video we'll be solving vector problems from past paper which will be helpful for college and pre-college students in mathematics and physics. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. The first question, suppose vector A is equal to 2 in the I minus j plus 2k given. Minus j plus 2k, this is given, and B is a vector in space such that magnitude of B is equal to A dot B. Magnitude of B is equal to A dot B. Okay, another interesting given condition. And if U is a unit vector in the direction of B, not in the direction of magnitude of B, actually it should be magnitude of, in the direction of B, then we are asked to find the magnitude of A plus U the whole square. First of all, let us expand magnitude of A plus U the whole square. What does that mean? Magnitude of A plus U the whole square. Let's write it properly. It is equal to magnitude of A square plus 2 times A dot U plus magnitude of U square. This is it. Then let's find magnitude of A. The magnitude of A is the same as the square root of square each component. The x component, the y component and the z component. The x component is 2, square it, plus the y component is -1, the coefficient of j, which is -1 square, plus the coefficient of the k is the z component, which is 2 square. When we solve this, it's going to be square root of 9, because 2 square 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 9, which is equal to 3. And magnitude of U, don't forget, which is 1. Since U is a unit vector, the magnitude will be 1. Now when we replace here, don't forget the middle part here, it says A dot U. What does that mean, A dot U? A dot U, it is the same as magnitude of A times magnitude of U times cosine theta. The theta is the angle between A and U. So let us substitute everything here now, which is equal to magnitude of A is 3 square plus 2 times A dot U. Already we expand, we know this A and U, which is 3 times 1 times cosine theta plus 1 square. 3 square is 9 and 1 square is 1. 9 plus 1 will be 10, plus 2 times 3 will be 6 times cosine of theta. Let's go on to find the cosine theta. We are here A plus U the whole square. But the other given condition here, what does it say? The magnitude of B, let's write it properly, magnitude of B is equal to A dot B. This means magnitude of B is equal to, what does that mean? A dot B, magnitude of A times magnitude of B times cos theta. The theta, again, it is the angle between A and B. But the angle between A and B, it is the same as the angle between A and U, because U and, don't forget, vector U and vector B are the same direction. The question says, if two vectors are in the same direction, let's say B here and U also here, since U is a unit vector. If there is another vector A, consider the angle between A and U, it will be the same as the angle between A and B, since the two are parallel, they are in the same direction, A and B, U and B, because the question says U is a unit vector in the direction of B. Therefore the angle between A and U, it is the same as the angle between A and B. So this cos theta and this cos theta are the same. Then we can divide both sides by magnitude of B. Magnitude of B. We can cancel out this. What remain? 1, which is equal to, and magnitude of A we got it 3 times cos theta. Then when we divide both sides by 3, we can get cos theta. Cosine of theta is equal to 1 over 3. This theta can be taken as an angle between A and U, which is equal to 10 plus 6 times 1/3. When you simplify by 3 1, this by 3 2, and 10 plus 2 will be 12. That's going to be the answer, which is B. The next question, let A is equal to vector A 2 in the I plus x minus 1 in the j plus k, and vector C I minus j plus yk given. And don't forget, A dot C is equal to 0. What does that mean? A dot C, we can multiply the corresponding component, x component with x component, and the y with the y, and the z with the z. Let's go on. That means what I can do, 2 multiply by 1, the coefficient of i's will be multiplied, 2 times 1, plus, and the coefficient of the j, here x minus 1, here negative 1, x minus 1 multiplied by negative 1, plus, and the coefficient of k, or the z component, here 1, here k, so 1 multiply with y, I mean the down on the coefficient is y, which is equal to 0, since the dot product 0. This is the same as 2 plus, when I multiply the negative for each, negative x plus 1 plus y is equal to 0. This time when we are finalizing, 2 plus 1 will be 3, 3 minus x plus y is equal to 0. Let us keep this. What is asked? We are asked to find the possible values of y. Possible value of y. And the other given condition, magnitude of A is equal to 3. Magnitude of A is equal to 3. What does it mean, magnitude of A? Let us square each component. First one, and then put in the square root. First one is 2 square plus, because the S, the x component, the y, and the z component will take. Okay, let's rub it, and let's use another color. So the square root of 2 square plus x minus 1 square plus 1 square in the square root, which is equal to 3. We can square both sides, and we can eliminate the radical. Then 2 square is 4, and 1 square 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus, and the x minus 1, when you square it, it will be x square minus 2x plus 1, which is equal to 9. Then 5 plus 1 will be 6, and the 9 will come and subtract it. So finally this equation will be x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So when you factorize, we'll get x minus 3 and x plus 1, which is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 3 or x is equal to negative 1. We can have two answers now. When x is equal to 3, let us substitute 3 in place of x here. 3 minus 3 plus y is equal to 0. 3 minus 3 0, so y is equal to 0. This is one possibility. When x is equal to negative 1, when you insert negative 1 in place of x here, it will be 3 plus 1, because negative of negative 1 will be plus y is equal to 0. And 3 plus 1 will be 4 plus y, which is equal to 0. So the y value is equal to negative 4 when you shift it. So the possible values of y are 0 and negative 4. But in the choice, which one is found? Negative 4, so the answer will be A. The next question, suppose A is equal to 2 in the j minus k. Vector A is equal to 2i 2j minus k, and vector B is equal to 5 in the I plus 15k. We have two vectors. I, j, and k are standard unit vectors in the direction of positive x, y, and z axis respectively. And which one of the following is the unit vector in the direction of a plus 1/5 b? First of all, let's find a plus 1/5 b. What is a plus 1/5 of b? Which is equal to, the a vector is 2j minus k plus 1/5 of, the b vector is 5i plus 15k. This 1 over 5 will multiply each of them. Then what we'll have 2j minus k. 1 over 5 times 5 will be just 1, so plus I remain. Again 1 over 5 times 15 will be 3k. Then when you finalize, first the I component will be first, so I plus 2j minus k plus 3k will be 2k. We do have this. This is the same as just a plus 1/5 of vector b. But what's asked? The unit vector in the direction of this. So we have to divide this vector by the magnitude of itself. So let's find the magnitude. The magnitude of a plus 1/5 b is equal to, we will square each of them in the square root and add 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. When you do this, we'll get 3, because 2 square 2 square, 4 plus, it will be 8 plus 1 9 in the square root, which is 3. Therefore our unit vector in the direction of a plus 1/5 b will be the I component 1 divided by 3, which will be 1/3 in the I, plus second one is 2 divided by 3. You'll divide each of them by 3 at the end. 2/3 in the j plus 2/3 in the k. That's going to be the answer, which is A. The next question, A is perpendicular to B. Vector A is perpendicular to B. What does this imply? The dot product of A and B will be 0. If two vectors are perpendicular, their cross product will be 0. What is the cosine of the angle between? We are asked to find the theta between vector A and A minus B. What to do? A dot, the vector A dot A minus B is equal to magnitude of A times magnitude of A minus B times cosine of theta between them. So we are looking for this one, because we are asked what is the cosine of, not the theta, cosine of theta we are asked. So let us expand this dot product and let us remove the bracket here. So when you distribute this one for each, A dot A minus A dot B remain the left side, the right hand side as it is, magnitude of A times magnitude of A minus B times cosine of theta. But A dot B is 0, since they are perpendicular from the beginning. This is 0, you can ignore. And A dot A means, it's A square, or magnitude of A square, magnitude of A square, which is equal to magnitude of A times magnitude of A minus B times cosine of theta. Since we are looking for cosine of theta here, we have to remove everything here what we have, that is, we'll divide by magnitude of A times magnitude of A minus B, both sides. When you do that, magnitude of A times magnitude of A minus B, when you make everything here will cancel out and cos theta remain, which is equal to, this time again here, magnitude of A will be cancelled with the square, and what remain? Magnitude of A remain up. In the denominator we do have magnitude of A minus B. So the answer should be B. Next question. Suppose A is equal to vector A 3 in the I minus 4j. It is a vector in the xy plane such that the angle between A and B is pi over 3. The theta between A and B, it is given pi over 3. Pi over 3 is the same as 60 degree. and u is a unit vector in the direction of b. U and b are in the same direction, and then what is asked? A dot a minus 2u. So let's expand this one. When we expand it, a dot a, which is magnitude of a square, it will be minus 2 times a dot u. Magnitude of a, we can get it from the given here. The magnitude of a will be square root of a square each, 3 square plus negative 4 square. That's 9 plus 16, which will be 25 in the square root. That's 5. Therefore, which is equal to 5 square minus 2 times a dot u, means magnitude of a times magnitude of u times cosine of the angle between a and u. But the angle between a and u, it is the same as the angle between a and b. The theta between a and b, it is the same as the theta between a and u, since it says u is in the same direction with b. Same direction. But the angle between a and b is already given 60 degrees. So here we can use 60 degrees. So 5 square will be 25 minus 2 times magnitude of a is 5, we got it. And the magnitude of u is 1, since it is a unit vector, times cosine of 60 degrees. So 25 minus 2 times 5 is 10 times half. Because cosine 60 is 1 over 2, so we can simplify by 2, and this by 2, 5. And 25 minus 5 will be 20. This one, it is 5 when you simplify. So the answer will be A. Next one. Vector A is equal to 4 in the I minus 3j given, and u is a unit vector such that the magnitude of A plus u, the whole square, it is equal to 27. We can get the magnitude of A from here, like we did before, 4 square plus negative 3 square, which will be 25 in the square root, that is 5. And let us expand this part. When we expand it, it will be magnitude of A square plus 2 times A dot u plus magnitude of u square, which is equal to 27 given. Magnitude of A, we got it 5, when you square is 25, plus 2 times A dot u, means magnitude of A times magnitude of u times cosine of theta, the angle between A and u, plus 1. Magnitude of u is 1, which is equal to 27. But don't forget here, 25 plus 1 is 26, and when you shift it, it will be 1 remain. So 2 times magnitude of A is again 5 times 1 times cos theta, which is equal to 1. But we are asked the cosine of the angle between A and u. So that means we need to find the cosine only. So we'll divide both sides by 10, because 2 times 5, 10. Then cancel out, and what remain? Cos theta is equal to 1 over 10, or 0.1. So the answer will be again, it's A. Next question. If u is a unit vector in the direction of A and magnitude of A given, then what is A dot u? A dot u. This is equal to magnitude of A times magnitude of u times cosine of theta. But A and u are in the same direction. That means the angle between them, will be 0. That means cosine 0 is 1. So this is the same as just magnitude of A times magnitude of u remain. And the magnitude of u is given 4, and the magnitude of u, since it's a unit vector 1, when you multiply, the answer will be just 4, which is B. The next question. V is equal to vector AB plus 3 times BA, where A and B are distinct points in the coordinate plane, then which one of the following is equal to 3V? We are looking for 3V. But don't forget, BA, vector BA is the same as negative AB. They will be opposite direction. When I say AB and BA, it's all about the direction. So BA, we can replace it by negative AB. We can bring negative AB in place of BA here. So it will be AB minus 3AB. We will have in place of BA, when you substitute negative AB times 3 will be negative 3AB. So which will be 1 minus 3 will be negative 2AB. This is V. But we are looking for 3V. When you multiply both sides by 3, negative 6AB will be the answer, which is B. The last question for today. A and B are parallel vectors with opposite direction. A and B are parallel vectors. If A this one and the B will be here, but they are parallel and opposite direction. And don't forget, magnitude of B is equal to magnitude of 2 times AB, 2 times A. B is longer, obviously. So if the magnitude of B is equal to 2 times magnitude of A, or 2 times A in magnitude of 2 times A, what does this mean? B is equal to negative 2A. B is longer, twice of A obviously, but when we are talking about direction wise, we have to negate the A. They are in opposite direction. Magnitude wise, the B is bigger than A or larger than A by 2. The same way when we are expressing, since they are a parallel vector, one is a constant multiple of the other one. So B is the larger one, so B is equal to negative 2 times A. Why negative? Because they are in opposite direction. Therefore, what's asked? We are asked to find B minus A. So in place of B, we can insert negative 2A. Negative 2A minus A, which will be negative 3A. So the answer will be C. What did I do here once to repeat? The last one, magnitude of B is equal to 2 times magnitude of A. Vector wise, when we express it, B is the same as negative 2 times A. The reason why negative, because they are in opposite direction. Magnitude wise, no need to negate, because magnitude is positive always. But vector wise, when we express, since they are in opposite direction, the B will be negative 2 times A. These are some of the questions that I prepared. Hopefully I will get back with additional questions. Thank you for watching.